Hello everyone, and welcome back to a no. That sound was there. Welcome back to another Railway Empire 2 episode. We're back on the game. Well, as of recording this, the game is now out, so that actually has been a hot fix, which I'm guessing does add in more ambient sound, as I can now hear. I can now hear the sound of water and some really sharp sound. Yeah. But yeah, the new the game is now out as of recording this. So yeah, there has been an update. Which does have a really sharp. I don't know. I'm going to turn my one down because that's really sort of noisy. It's not nice sound. And I was going to check. So yeah, Syracuse still sort of has an arrow, but then a bar over the top of it. So maybe that's because it's not getting everything it needs. Does it want carrots now? It does. That's why then. It wants more as it's grown. So basically, get as much as we can into Syracuse. Still wants logs. I think we are. Yeah, we are giving it logs. We're doing that already. Grain. I think we're doing that already as well. So let's get carrots into Syracuse, and we're joining that up quite nicely with the pre-existing line, which is there. Let's join. We can even actually double it actually. Yeah, I think we might do that. Yeah, let's. We'll just do it across like that. Let's do that, I suppose. That will do. Just seeing. I'm going to quickly redo that bit there. I don't know what that sound is. It's like a really weird sort of sharp sound. Which obviously has been added in the update. Some sort of ambient sound, but it's not pleasant. I'll get that connected, and then you can then come up to there. And we'll just connect that one back up like so. Nice and straightforward. Like that. There we go. And we'll do that. And we'll do that. Oh, they've got warning stuff. Now, there you go. I didn't have that before. Why is it doing that bit as well? It shouldn't be doing that. Why are you going that way? There. You go like that, and you go like that. And then you go like that. We'll get a supply tower in as well. Oh, there's already one there. Okay, well let's do that. So, Chaplin Station to Syracuse. And you have to take 4. I don't know what that sound is, but it's really not nice. I don't know what that would come under, but that's really not a nice sound. It probably would be ambient sounds, but I don't want all of it to go. Let me just turn it down just a little bit, because that's really quite noisy. So hopefully that might help Syracuse grow, because it's, well, they wanted carrots, but they weren't getting carrots. But now they will be getting carrots, so hopefully they'll be happy. Let's have a look. 84% train usage, 620 people waiting. So it's quite busy at Syracuse at the moment. Right, that's Syracuse. Right, in the last one we found. Well, that's growing. That's good. It's good to see. That's growing. That's actually grown more than Sudbury. Sudbury just didn't really do much. They're taking forever. It's been waiting 4 weeks to be loaded. Where are you going? Where are you going? I guess to Buffalo, doesn't it, this? Sudbury. Does Sudbury even want sugar now? Doesn't want it anymore, that's why. The demand has changed. So you are now basically useless. So let's get rid of you. And what about you? I'm guessing probably the same as well. Where would you like to go? To Sudbury. Does Sudbury even want logs anymore? No. They're not building. Nothing's really going on there. So we get rid of that. There's just no point of having it. There, done. White River. That's probably almost founded now, isn't it? It's actually just a tiny little place. Needs a little bit more wood, and that's it. So where's the wood train? Might actually be on its way up actually. Jones Station. Well, where is it then? Oh, it's on the way back now. Why has it not got... It didn't even drop the... It's got logs on it. It didn't drop them off. What's going on? Hang on. Oh, it still needs it. Well, I don't know what it's doing, but it's doing something. We've got an issue here. What's going on here? Yeah, Buffalo probably is starting to get quite busy, so I'm tempted to actually just make this way bigger. Almost like 8 tracks the whole way into Buffalo. So it's starting to get quite a busy place as well. What does Buffalo actually want? Because now it's 4 bar, it probably wants more. So I've got to share the goods between Syracuse and this. It wants sugar. It's already getting that, actually. Okay, so it's already getting basically all it needs at the moment. So that's fine. But yeah, trains are starting to wait here, which I don't like. So I think what we're going to do... I think it has been coming because just it's grown quite a bit, Buffalo. Way more than anticipated. I sort of thought it would be the smaller brother to Syracuse, but it really has grown. So I think what we're going to do is... I've been thinking about this quite a lot of the day, actually. We're going to make this 8 tracks. Because then, nothing can... They can't complain about capacity then. Surely not. So we'll get 8 in here. Well, another 4. Just to try and relieve some pressure on those other tracks and also on the platforms. Love the way how much you can put in now, it's great. There we go, so we'll put that in. We'll have to quickly demolish this. And then we'll put that back in after. The rest should be fine. Also going to demolish these. And hopefully then we can then join that up to there. There you go, then we can have 8 platforms. So the biggest state, well, 8 tracks. So the biggest station you can have. So it's worth doing this because if trains are waiting around, you're not then going to get money to then do what you need to do. So just try and get all of this done, well, whenever you can, really, nice and quickly. Pop that in there. Just so trains don't break down. We've got to connect up the other side, which we should be able to do. Oh, is it going to allow? It is. Oh, it doesn't allow 4. Surely, come on. Yes. Well, that's a really cool junction. I like that. This can then go on to there. Actually, I don't think you could do this in Railway Empire 1. Sort of have, you know, this sort of junction. You could do 2, but not 4. So that's something new as well, which is great. And we'll signal that. So we've got 8 tracks now going between Syracuse and Buffalo. Just mental how many there are. Look at that. It's great though. It's great to see. So much going on. Just means hopefully we won't get any issues on there. We'll attach this bit back up as well. Onto there. Which I think it does go to that station, I think. I probably do want to check. But I think it will be okay. Yeah, what one do you actually go to? So there's nothing on. Where's the train on there? Syracuse 1. We're going to have to change that because it won't be able to get to Syracuse 1. No, it's trying to go all the way there to get to there. So you're now going to go into Syracuse number 2, which shouldn't make any difference. Just the fact it's going to be going there. So that's fine. We'll connect this one back up as well, which is rather simple to do. There we go. Get that in. There you go. Nice and simple. That's basically that sorted. I've just got to do the other side now. And also, I have to demolish this. Sorry. We will get in a Geridian of 8 tracks. I mean, then there shouldn't be any issues whatsoever. Because they can go onto any platform which is there. So I don't expect to have any issues at Buffalo now. It should be completely fine. Should be completely fine. Now we've got to try and sort out this side as well. Because this is going to be probably quite busy in future because we're going to have trains going out even further past Chicago. So is it worth changing this now as well? I'd say probably yes. Because it probably will be a flashpoint in the near future. So let's sort of be a bit like in the last episode, sort of just upgrading lines which will need to be upgraded relatively soon. Because otherwise issues are going to arise. So we'll get one of the grids in if we can. Let's just get this this all built. Relatively straightforward to do. Another one. So we've got a bit more to do here because we only originally had 2 coming out this side. Don't do that. Yes, there. And then we're getting another grid. That's mad how sort of far back it has to go. Get a supply tower in just before. And I think that maintenance covers there. Look at that. There's Buffalo, yes, it's now a 4-bar place, so it's quite a, you know, it's grown quite a bit. So we just need to make sure it can handle that growth. Then what we'll do is we will. That can go into there. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That can basically just do what it did before. Just gotta hope trains do use that. Might have to set a waypoint for that. And what we'll do here for these ones is we're going to pop that over this one, which we are going to have to use a bridge, which I don't really want to be in too steep. 2%, I can deal with that. Just slowly sort of try and get it over the other line, because in future that's going to be an issue. -3, let's pop that down a bit more smoother. -6, where's that come from? -2, -1. Would it be that one or that side? I think we went for that side, didn't we? So that will be sort of a flyover above the other line, which will be quite handy in future because we don't really want trains colliding with each other. And that says it doesn't like it. Oh, really? Does that bit there? Does? Oh, that is weird. Oh, I don't like that. Hang on. Let's actually redo that. But yeah, we're making a flyover, which will be quite important in future to have this, because yeah, we don't want trains. Or do we need a flyover? We'll just switch it round. In fact, we don't actually need a flyover. We can now actually, if I just get rid of all this actually again, what we'll do is we'll just change this, because now we've got the grid in at Buffalo, it'll be automatic, so we can keep that the same. Yeah, why not to think that of in the first place? Silly me. Yeah, why on earth would we be doing a flyover when we didn't need it? That can then just join up to there, which just is fine. No, not to there, mate. My controller's a little bit broken. There we go. And then you just join up to there. No, why are you making a bridge? What are you doing? Why is it making a bridge there? It's getting confused. Don't do that. And this then comes along again. And then join up to there. Good. Right, that's that. It didn't even need a flyover. What on earth were we thinking? And then for this bit, we can simply do that. Because we don't need that going anywhere else, really. Right, that should actually sort out quite a few issues. Although, no, we won't. It could affect the other side of Buffalo. But let's just not worry about that for now. Let's just be proud of our work. What we've done here today. There you go. So hopefully that will sort any issues out at Buffalo. We can get the game started again. Let's shall we expand? I feel like we need an expansion. The last 2 episodes we haven't really expanded very much. So Augusta's growing and Charlotte's growing as well. Let's where do we go next? Grand Rapids. I mean, it's just there, isn't it? How have we not connected that yet? I'm sorry, Grand Rapids. You've been waiting years to be joined to the network. That probably doesn't need much, does it? Because there's not really anywhere else it can go. Unless we have a bridge off to Sault Ste. Marie. I've got an idea, actually. I've got an idea. You're probably thinking, oh no, what's he going to do? I've got an idea. I think it's actually probably quite an alright idea as well. What if we... 86 railway stations. Wow, we are growing. What if we try and get... What's the landscape? Okay, relatively alright. Right, those industries will need to be connected at some point anyway. So what if we come up through here? And it's only, look, tiny little gap there. %. Get that across there. Look at that. Over to the other side. Slightly steeper on the other side. Ooh, 2%, 1% if anything. And then join that up here somewhere. Oh, hang on. It's going to be a bit tricky to do this, isn't it? That's what I don't like about the new one. Trying to join them up is just much harder. Because you can't build anywhere within the city area unless you then connect it to a pre-existing line. So I have to do it this side now. It's just a bit more tricky. Come on, let me join that up. Come on, don't be silly. Only downside. Oh, hang on, I had it there. I don't really want it on a bridge though. I don't know why it wants to put it on a bridge. Can we move that? Move. Yeah, that's better. Happy? I'm happy with that. Execute planning. I've probably done the wrong side there, haven't I, again? Always do that. And this can then come down. I've done it on the wrong side as well. Unbelievable. What am I like? And then we'll then connect that up. There you go. So that's another good rail link. And that will be a Chicago service. That can start in Chicago. And then go to there. So that. And then that. We'll get in a supply tower. So that now goes up through here. Over this bridge, which is pretty cool to see. Look at that. That's actually a really cool bridge. I like that. Let's get a screenshot of that. Sort of the lake links. I don't know. Canadian borders route. And then round here and then into Sault-Ste-Marie. And then where can it go after that? Yeah, it could actually then go up to Val-d'Or, as that is growing. Or it could then loop back round and go up to White River. I don't know actually for that. Where do we think it should go? I'd say maybe Val-d'Or, because that is a growing settlement as well, so that'll be quite alright. It'll be alright getting out there. Let's do that. There we go. First new rail line in a little while. Oh, hang on. That's not good. Look at the amount of trains waiting there at Chicago. We can't be having that anymore. Chicago, you're growing. There you go, and that can then come across like that. And then the same here. Don't know why it wants to go into a tunnel there. That's why. Well, we have a little bit of TLC here at Chicago then as well. Lots of places are having slight upgrades. Right, we do that. Yeah, that's fine like that. And we get the other track in. Okay, maybe not just yet. Right, you. You are going. In fact, shall we just quadruple it the whole way? Because it is going to be quite busy, isn't it? Or do we? No, maybe not just yet. You join up to... Hang on. Like that. You then go... Hang on. Oh, I'm not liking this. Not liking it. Right, Grand Rapids goes off there. So what if we quickly just snip this bit? We'll snip that. We will keep that. No, we won't. Hang on. We'll get rid of all of that. And we'll then get rid of all of that. which then just takes us back to there. Okay, right, so let's try and... We don't want any sort of gaps or any... I mean, yeah, that gets quite steep there, look at that. Try and whack that around. I want it being flat as it can be. If it needs a bridge, I suppose it needs a bridge. But ideally, don't really want a bridge, as it's supposed to be on sort of the shore. Although we might need a bridge, though. Oh, go on, I'll put a bridge in. Nothing major, though. So this will then go straight up to there. Like that. That should be alright. And then pop this round and attach it like that. Okay, that's that sorted. And then we'll then do this one onto here, just so they don't interact with each other. And that will then go like that. And then we'll also get then in one of the special 4-track ones. So we can do that. 4 tracks. There you go. We probably will be redoing Chicago in a few episodes' time, because we're going to have more trains coming into it from other places. So do expect us to be here again rather soon. Right, that's now all good. That's not connected, is it still? Come on. What? Doesn't like that, really? Quickly come back on that one and come back on that one a bit. Just that little corner there. There. We'll signal that. Right, that should be alright. And then what we can do now is then get in services from Chicago, Grand Rapids, which then go all the way up to here. It's quite a way up, isn't it? Along to Sudbury, and then up to Valdor. Just got to make sure we've got enough capacity on there, which we should ideally, but I have to double check. There you go, another rail line going in. Yep, and then we're going to put the Dunham on there, and we'll have maybe 5 trains running that. Or 4. 4, we'll go 4. And we can also pick what coaches we want on it, because you get the new special wagons now. So we'll put a mail car on it. There. Chicago's 4. When was Chicago 4 bars? Chicago's now 4 bars. So it's actually quite a big. I mean, not as. I mean, yeah, it's the same rank as Buffalo. When did that happen? Chicago, when did you grow? We are supplying you with what you need, but all right. You probably want logs now, don't you? As well. It does, yeah. Wants logs. It's a good one as well, because they're making the cloth there, and then they're also making the clothes there as well. So it's sort of, I suppose, a self industry city. They sort of got all of the things they need there to do what they need to do. It is 6% there, but it's going downhill. So if it's going downhill with the freight, then it doesn't really matter. So we get that in. Is there a maintenance? Yeah, there is maintenance there. Well, that's fine then. So Foster Terminal to Chicago. No idea when it did get to 4 bars, but it obviously did at some point. We get the Dunham. Right, so that's going in there. That's that industry connected. I've got a feeling it might want grain as well. It does from down there. Grand Rapids, what would you like? You want grain? Anything else? Just grain, that's nice and easy then to do. Well, we can pop that in then. Also, you don't seem to get... Actually, there is still warehouses, but not as sort of what it used to be like on Railway Empire 1. Seems a bit more sort of simplified. But we could just do grain from there to Chicago. Could have done. Get a grid in. We'll get a grid in here as well. Right, let's see. New rail line. Franklin Rest to Grand Rapids. That's the tiniest little, the easiest one to drive, that would. Not really a lot going on. We get Dunham. There. Now they're happy. We could even actually connect. You know what? I mean, we might as well. I mean, look how close that is. And then the Buffalo to London service could then go to Chicago. Or is that a bit too much? Because we could link these up. Or just keep it as it is. Well, no, because London makes clothing, or that, like linen, which can then go to Chicago. So it would actually be alright to connect them up. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad along here. That's fine. That's fine. No idea what side I did it. Probably that one. I've probably done that wrong now, haven't I? It'll be the other side. Oh no, that is correct. That's fine. Well, that's good then. Well, that is another job done. Was it? It doesn't like something. Oh yeah, why are you like that? That's like the wrong way around. Well, it's the right way around as it's in the US, but not too sure how we didn't notice that. There we go. Look at that. We've got another line in there, and that means we can now expand the pre-existing one, London to Buffalo 2, which is an express line, and it can now go. I'll just make it easy. I'll just put that to there. It can now go Grand Rapids, and then I'm thinking maybe to that Rock Island place, which will probably only be a little small place. Nice. So we're making good improvements here. And I'll put that up to 4 trains. Brilliant. It's good this is. I can't believe Chicago's 4 bars though. No idea when it became 4 bars, but no, we don't. I was gonna buy the industry then, but then I've just seen our money. It's not the most amazing at the moment. So where do we go from here? There's so many sort of places we could go. We could sort of head south through through the Midwest, St. Louis, Nashville, Memphis, down to sort of, down New Orleans, which will be another sort of terminating place. Or do we head Rock Island? Not too sure. I mean, it's just such a massive map on Railway Empire 2. Way bigger than what you had on Railway Empire 1 for the US map. So it's like, where do we go next? I say we go to Indianapolis. We've got a couple of minutes left, so let's get Indianapolis in. We're heading, down here. What's the train like? So it starts getting a bit harder as you sort of make your way out over this way. Right, I want to try and connect Toledo to it. There you go, and then we get this in. Brilliant. Fast progress, like it. So that goes to Indianapolis. Oh, I'm getting more service ideas. It's like, oh, that service there, that could go there, that could go there. Louisville, that could be next, or straight down to Memphis. I don't know actually. From Indianapolis, where do we go? I suppose we could go there to Louisville, or go to St. Louis. I suppose Louisville makes sense, doesn't it? If we put it right on the outskirts of the city there. There we go. We get that connected. But we've made some really, really good progress in this episode. As we head even further south, and well, we've just done lots. I'm guessing both of them probably want grain, don't they? Which is going to be annoying. You want grain, and you want grain. They both want grain, and one of you wants meat as well. Well, let's get that in then. No, I won't do that. Get like that. It can then scoot round into Indianapolis. There we go. No, not like that. No, onto there. And then you go like that. You go like that. We'll put a grid in this side of Indianapolis. Supply tower. We'll just get one up here. We'll get a. I'm just going to prioritize Indianapolis for now, as that actually does need the grain because it's got a brewery there, whereas the other place doesn't actually really need it. They're just being greedy. There you go. That's that in. Louisville wants meat. So what we could do is almost like another loop, actually. Yeah, let's do that. That would be quite good to do. If we quickly make this track sort of go off over here for now, just so it's sort of there, ready to. Yeah, if we just do that, and then yeah, this can then come off here and go this way. But what's the terrain like? Okay, it's actually not too bad. And then connect that up to near Parkersburg, or towards sort of Big Lick, I suppose, which then works out quite nicely. I can't remember, do we have terminating services at Parkersburg? We do still, don't we? So they could then go now to Louisville, maybe? So probably need a triangle junction here. And we can then double that up. Not too sure what I want to do that. It's not liking something here. Still doesn't like it. You being silly? I think it's being silly. Oh, that's why it was on the wrong bit. You go around like that, and then come over to Louisville. Hopefully I'm saying that, pronouncing that correct, Louisville. There you go, just make sure it hasn't reset the signals. No, it hasn't. See, this is good. And we're putting a maintenance plate at Louisville as well. Right, so what we can now do is, yeah, some trains still do terminate there, don't they? I don't know, so many service ideas, but it's like, what one do we go with? We get the triangle in there, which is handy. Right, so what do we do? One last thing we can do in this episode. Let's get another screenshot. So many screenshots for this episode. Let's get much more hilly now, mountainous. Right, we need to think what we can do. We could even have a loop service, to be honest. Or one which terminates at Buffalo and then comes down, or Syracuse, comes down, does like a loop and goes back. Let's see, because we have got these services from New York, don't we? Or we did. Did we not extend them? Did we not extend them? Oh, we didn't extend them. They still go to Pittsburgh. Well, that can now then. Oh, that's a lot of instructions on there. After Pittsburgh, Parkersburg. Okay, so right to the bottom. Yeah, Parkersburg. And then you'll now go to Louisville. That's the bottom again. Like that. Yeah, and just go to there for now, I suppose. And after Louisville, you're then back to Parkersburg. Probably will expand that again in the near future. But just for now. Like that. That should be all good. Yeah. And then we'll put more trains on there. Up it to maybe 9. Brilliant. Oh yes, we need to get one of these in. Otherwise it won't like it. And then we will finally end, alright? We will then end. As we're going slightly over our usual episode times. Doesn't like it on the corner. I will just do that. Well, oh, we could get a service in going. Oh, God, so many ideas. Yeah, we'll do that as well for now. We'll have a Syracuse 2 Buffalo, Cleveland, Toledo, Indianapolis, Louisville, Indianapolis again, Toledo, Cleveland, Buffalo. Yeah, we'll have one of them for now as well, and we'll set that to be a Dunham. Have 5 trains on there. Did it not like that? What does that say? Yeah, well, we can quickly change that. Well, I think we're going to call it there, everyone, for this episode. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Links can be found in the usual places, Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks for coming in, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.